penetrating drive, and Artest spotted up and knocked that shot down beautifully. But he's going to get a lot of those open shots today.
There's some room for Hill and able to hit. You can hear people in the crowd screaming every time Nash puts the ball on the floor that he's carrying. He's palming the ball. Phil Jackson, following playoff tradition, attempting to get into opponents' heads. Fight him. And let him go. He's going to pick up the foul. The other day, Phil looking to make officials aware of any possible alleged violation as Nash is able to pop it, hold it out. Then Steve gets away with illegally carrying the ball while dribbling. Nash's response, he said he's been in the league for 14 years, claims he hasn't been called for a carry yet, and then he said the best coach in the NBA, Greg Popovich, did not have a problem with it last week. And here is Gasol. When Phil was told about Steve's statement, he said, well, Pop's a great coach, no doubt about it. Channing Frye has come on for Robin Lopez. Richardson again hits a three.
The key to that was, though, the ball movement. The one thing that the Suns cannot do is over-dribble the basketball against the Lakers. Move the ball side to side. Beautiful passing. Got the great shot for Richardson.
Gasol wide open. Phoenix Suns, the best three-point shooting team in the NBA, and also the highest scoring team in the NBA. Channing Frye, who has been a three-point specialist, not able to hit on his first attempt.
Well, he's going to try to drop this out of that paint. That time I didn't think he was on balance when he took that shot.
And Bryant will head to the line, fouled in the act by Hill. Check that, it's Stoudemire on the foul.
Well, Andrew Bynum, we talked about pounding the paint, owning the lane, dominating inside. That's what the Los Angeles Lakers want to do. Is it going to be this strength, or is it going to be Nash two-man game three-point shooting by the Phoenix Suns?
Coors Light, dug your keys for tonight.
Well, which style prevails? We talked about the Lakers and their size dominating the lane, and for the Phoenix Suns getting in the open court, Marks. The Suns have scored 20 points already, all in the first 12 seconds of the shot clock, so they're playing at their pace. Strength versus strength. The Suns, the #1 three-point shooting team in the NBA. The Lakers, the #1 team defending the three-point shot. The bench advantage, much ballyhooed. The Suns bench, when they come in, they really shoot the three well. I look for the Laker bench to have a little bit of chip on their shoulders. So much being said about the Phoenix Suns. And we talk about Nash and Kobe for his first trip to the NBA Finals. Kobe looking for that 5th championship ring.
Both teams shooting well here at the start. Phoenix 8 of 12. Lakers 6 for 11. Lamar Odom has come on for the Lakers. Kobe Bryant at the line. Game 2 of this series Wednesday night here in Los Angeles. Then games 3 and 4 in Phoenix Sunday night, and a week from tomorrow night.
Marv, as we see now both teams starting to go to the bench, it's going to be interesting now because probably Lamar Odom is going to be matched up against Channing Frye. Will Channing Frye guard Gasol, or will Amari Stoudemire? If that's the case, Gasol has a decided height advantage in the post.
Nash using the pick to set it up for Frye. They swing it. Richardson. Hill. That's a two-point attempt. Rebounded by Richardson. Frye not able to handle that pass, and then last touch by Artest.
What's happening? Zone you on defense, and so what's happening is the Suns are really moving the ball well, and it's giving them offensive rebounding opportunities because all guys are moving, the shots are coming, and they're getting to their spots on that offensive glass.
Stoudemire gets the rim, and again that mid-range jump shot by Amari Stoudemire.
There's an old expression, you got to take what the defense gives you, and if they're going to back off of you, you got to be able to trust in that jump shot.
Artest looking to post. Richardson fell down, trying to draw the foul. Good job by Stoudemire to bat it away, and last touch by Artest.
And you can see Phil Jackson, he wants Jason Richardson to have to play defense, and so he's going with Ron Artest in the post using that strength. Normally Jason Richardson guarded Kobe Bryant in the regular season. It took a lot of his offense away from him. That's why Alvin Gentry made the switch and put him on Artest.
Stoudemire rebounded by Odom. 4.5 remaining in this first quarter. Odom going at Fry. Odom to the fadeaway, able to go glass. Now Bryant on Nash. Hill with a nice fake on Fisher, and a foul, offensive foul. Called on Grant Hill.
That's how Fisher gets down in that post. He guards these bigger players. He takes it personally if somebody tries to post him up. Watch him get down on Grant Hill. Let's see if Grant Hill's starting. You can see that right arm come out, and when you get that away from your body, the referee's going to call that about 99% of the time.
Odom for 3.
That is a welcome sign for the Los Angeles Lakers. Everybody always calls him the X factor.
You never know what you're going to get from Lamar Odom. He has been up and down, but he has started by hitting first 2 shots. Foul is called on Odom.
Well, he comes in off the bench, a nice little spinning bank shot off the glass. Remember now, Lamar Odom at one time played for the Clippers and was coached by Alvin Gentry, so he knows his game well. He steps out behind the three-point line. So 5 quick bench. We talked about the bench advantage. It's been Lamar Odom leading that Laker bench.
And now one of the key contributors to the Phoenix bench, Jared Dudley, who has been such a valuable guy, has checked in game 3 at San Antonio. Dudley 16 points, 3 threes. Jared Dudley out of Boston College, Bobcats first-round pick, and he was acquired in the deal involving Jason Richardson. The deal that sent Boris Diaw to the Bobcats.
And this is the Suns' best three-point shooting lineup. You have Fry out there with Richardson and the 2-man pick-and-roll game of Nash and Amari Stoudemire.
Good job by Dudley. Then Bryant with a beautiful pass to Odom. The tip by Odom.
Well, he's off to a brilliant start. Very, very active. And he's out there right now to try to take away that three-point shooting of Fry. They've already given him 7 quick points.
First lead for the Lakers. Coming up on 3 minutes to play in the first. Richardson showing confidence. The rebound comes to Gasol. The call is away from the ball. It's on Dudley.
Look at this last tip in by Lamar Odom, very close to being offensive goaltending. Let's see if that ball was still on the rim. It was sort of falling out, but active and aggressive here, Lamar Odom early.
Phoenix with their 4th team foul. Dudley now defending on Bryant. Bryant off the spin is fouled. Kobe looking pretty good. A lot of questions about that knee, but we're seeing that Kobe right at the start is in rhythm. He's able to go to the spin move. Hearing it from the crowd as a timeout is taken.
And more importantly, Marv, he's getting to the free throw line. When he gets to the free throw line, double digits, usually he gets into the 30s point-wise, then they're very tough to beat.
The 2010 Western Conference Finals on TNT. Brought to you by the Sierra from GMC. Never send a truck to do a Sierra's job. By Rogues McGruber, coming to save the world on May 21st. By Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. And by T-Mobile, making it easier for families to stick together.
Welcome back to Staples Center. Los Angeles Lakers up by 1 as this first quarter winds down. And right here, time for Gatorade Around the Cooler. Let's check in with Craig Sager. Craig.
Well, thanks, Marv. It's been over a week since Steve Nash caught that inadvertent elbow from Tim Duncan and suffered an orbital contusion of his right eye. Now, the swelling has gone down. The peripheral vision is back, but he says he still has some blurred vision. It was interesting in practice this week. Jared Dudley and Goran Dragic actually showed up wearing pirate patches over their eye to try to see if they could shoot one-eyed, but they were having a very difficult time. Nash is wearing stereo stripes over the eye tonight to protect the wound, but he was one of those that went out and he could shoot one-eyed, no problem at all. A special player that seems to know where he is on the court at all times. And by the way, Doug, you're asking, he is right eye dominant, and the ability to have 2 eyes focus is called binocularity. But apparently, Steve can do it with one eye.
This is too much information.
Wow, Sage, you really did your homework. There's Dragic. I tell you, it is your balance and your depth perception. He closed one eye and tried to shoot. It's amazing. And Marv, I did that game. Kevin Harlan and I did that game, and it was amazing to see Steve finish that game. He really could not see out of that eye.
Did you take a shot to the eye during your playing days?
I did. My own teammate, Daryl Dawkins, was waiting a long time to punch me. Finally got me against Portland in the NBA Finals.
Nash picked up by Odom. Fry on a catch and shoot. Rebounded by Odom. Bryant backing his way on Dudley, was playing with the 2 fouls. Here's Artest for 3. Dudley's pass picked off. Nash is back. Artest on the move and then decides to pull it back. And here's the applause from the crowd. Not forcing.